Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss interrogative pronouns with when and where. When and where are actually not interrogative pronouns, they are actually adverbs which we use to ask about time and place. So our first one is when. We will deal with the when interrogative pronoun used. When is the adverb of time used to ask about time. when के मानी होते हैं कब और ये इस्तेमाल होता है वक्त के बारे में पूछने के लिए, यानी कोई ख़ास वाक़या, कोई ख़ास बात या कोई इवेंट कब हुआ उसके लिए हम यूज़ करते हैं। इसी तरह वेयर इज़ द एडवर्ब ऑफ द प्लेस, यूज टू आस्क अबाउट सम प्लेस। वेयर जो है वो एडवर्ब ऑफ प्लेस है, यानी मकाम या जगह का फ़ेल इजाफती, और उसी के बारे में पूछने के लिए हम इसे इस्तेमाल करते हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर एक्सरसाइज टुडे। द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ व्हेन एंड वेयर सेंटेंसेस आर just I have already mentioned on the whiteboard. When and where plus do or does. Do or does, we use them according to our subject of the sentence. After that, if we are going to make it a negative interrogative sentences, then we shall put not before the present form of verb in present indefinite tense and at the last object. So pay attention to it once more. When and where plus do or does plus subject plus not plus present plus object, and after that the sign of interrogative or interrogation. पहला फिक्र हम स्ट्रक्चर उर्दू में भी आपको समझा देता हूँ। व्हेन या वेयर, कब या कहाँ, उसके बाद हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स इस्तेमाल करते हैं जो कि प्रेजेंट टेंस में हमारे साथ पास डू और डज होते हैं, जो कि हम अकॉर्डिंगली सब्जेक्ट के इस्तेमाल करते हैं। अगर हमारा सब्जेक्ट सिंगुलर है तो हम डज यूज़ करेंगे फिक्रे में। अगर हमारा सब्जेक्ट प्लूरल है, मतलब बहुत से लोग हैं या कोई प्लूरल नाउन है, तो हम डू यूज़ करेंगे। नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए या मनफी सवालिया बनाने के लिए हम नॉट को हमेशा वर्ब की प्रेजेंट फॉर्म से पहले इस्तेमाल करते हैं। प्रेजेंट फॉर्म यहाँ पे क्यों मैं दे रहा हूँ, क्योंकि हम प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस को डील कर रहे हैं। उसके बाद ऑब्जेक्ट आएगा और आखिर में सवालिया निशान। तो अब अपने एक्सरसाइज की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। बच्चे कब स्कूल जाते हैं? बच्चे कब स्कूल जाते हैं? When do the children go to school? Now here the children is a plural verb, not a single child. That's why we have used the helping verb do in this sentence. This one is called a relative adverb. Do is our helping verb. Children are the subject in this sentence. Go is verb. To is the preposition, and school is our object in this sentence. When do the children go to school? If we are going to make it a negative interrogative, then we shall have to add a not before the main verb go. Similarly, the same structure will run. When do the children not go to the school? बच्चे कब स्कूल नहीं जाते? Again, we shall proceed to the next one. वो कब अपने बच्चों के साथ खेलती है? वो कब अपने बच्चों के साथ खेलती है? When does she play with her children? वो कब अपने बच्चों के साथ खेलती है? Now in this sentence our subject is a singular one. That is why we have used the helping verb does over here. When is our relative adverb of time. Does is our helping verb. She is our subject in this sentence. Play with is a phrasal verb. And her children are the real object in this sentence. When does she play with her children? If we want to make it a negative one, then we shall add a not before the main phrasal verb. When does she not play with her children? वो कब अपने बच्चों के साथ नहीं खेलती? नजमा कब अपने शोहर को कोई और कारोबार शुरू करने का मशवरा देती है? नजमा कब अपने शोहर को कोई और कारोबार शुरू करने का मशवरा देती है? When does Najma advises her husband to start a new business? Now in this sentence we have two subjects at the same time. One is our adverb of time or relative adverb. Does is our helping verb. Najma is our subject one, who is advising her husband to start a new business. Advises is our verb 1, which is used by the subject 1, and her husband is performing two functions at the same time. He has become the object 1 for the subject 1 and subject 2nd for the object 2nd and verb 2nd. Pay attention to this verb. This is our verb 2nd. A new business is our real object 2nd. When does Najma advises her husband? Najma कब अपने शोहर को मशवरा देती है to start a new business, कि वो एक नया कारोबार शुरू करे. नजमा कब अपने हस्बैंड को मशवरा देती है नया कारोबार शुरू करने का. Similarly, वो अपनी सालगिरह कब मनाती है. Now we haven't made it a negative. If you want to make a negative sentence or negative statement or negative question, when does Najma when does Najma not advise her husband to start a new business? नजमा कब अपने शोहर को कोई और कारोबार शुरू करने का मशवरा नहीं देती. Similarly, वो अपनी सालगिरह कब मनाती है. When does she celebrate her birthday? When is our relative adverb of time. Does is our helping verb. She is our subject. Celebrate is verb and her birthday is our object in the sentence. वो अपनी सालगिरह कब मनाती है. When does she celebrate her birthday? To make it a negative one, we will have to add a not before the main verb celebrate to make it a negative statement, a negative question. When does she not celebrate her birthday? वो अपनी सालगिरह कब नहीं मनाती. प्रिंसिपल उस उस्ताद को साल पंजम के तलबा को कब इजाफी वक्त देने का कहता है. प्रिंसिपल उस उस्ताद को साल पंजम के तलबा को कब इजाफी वक्त देने का कहता है. When does the principal ask that teacher to give extra time to the 5th graders? When is our relative adverb in the sentence. Does is our helping verb. The principal is the subject 1 in the sentence. We have two subjects and two objects in the sentence as well. The principal ask is verb 1. That teacher is our object 1 for the subject 1 and subject 2nd for the object 2nd. Pay attention. To is our preposition, give is our verb 2nd, and extra time is the adverb of time again. To the preposition and 5th graders are our object 2nd. Now pay attention to this sentence. This is a bit longer than the former ones. When does the principal ask that teacher? Principal उस उस्ताद से कब कहता है. Principal उस उस्ताद से कब कहता है to give extra time, ज़्यादा वक्त देने का, to the 5th graders, 5वीं जमात के तलबा को. Principal उस उस्ताद को 5th graders को इजाफी वक्त कब देने का कहता है. When does the principal ask that teacher to give extra time to the 5th graders? To make it a negative one, we will have to add a not over here before the main verb. If you can't understand the class, then you should add a not in these sentences. प्रिंसिपल उस उस्ताद को साल पंजम के तलबा को कब इजाफी वक्त देने का नहीं कहता. सिमिलरली, वो लड़के उस उस्ताद से ग्रामर सीखने कब जाते हैं. वो लड़के उस उस्ताद से ग्रामर सीखने कब जाते हैं. When do those boys go to learn grammar from that teacher? When is our relative adverb of time. Do is our helping verb. Those boys are the subject in this sentence. Go to learn. Go is verb 1, preposition is to, and learn is our verb 2. Grammar is our real object in this sentence. From is a preposition, and that teacher is our casual or second object or indirect object. We can also call it an indirect object according to the Oxford or Cambridge syllabus. When do those boys go to learn grammar from that teacher? वो लड़के उस उस्ताद से ग्रामर सीखने कब जाते हैं? To add not before the main verb. Let's pay attention to it. When do those boys not go to learn grammar from that teacher? And sign after interrogative. When do those boys not go to learn grammar from that teacher? वो लड़के उस उस्ताद से ग्रामर सीखने कब नहीं जाते या नहीं जाते हैं? I think you will have a better understanding of using when as an adverb of time. As I have already told you that when is not included in the interrogative pronouns, but it is actually an adverb of time. We use it to ask about the time of some event or some happenings. So I think you should better practice it at your homes so that you may use them accordingly in your sentences and your conversation with other students or your friends or family members. Thank you very much.